Normality.
Restored. Looking forward to today.
Eh?
Looking forward to today.
Morning everyone. This is, I guess, vlog number 1 properly now, isn't it? Because it's
off-season.
Off-season.
Huge vlog. Getting massive. Operation grow some fucking legs, man.
Yeah. Grow some everything.
Yeah.
So we got back last night, about late, it's about 10, wasn't it? We
Later,
haven't
maybe about half 10 by the time we got back, yeah.
We haven't vlogged anything. We just got on with it. You know, did our thing. I went to bed really late because I was showering for about an hour.
I take long showers, he said. Fucking hell.
So yeah, I slept really well. I was up early. You were up super early, like 4:30.
4:30. Get things boxed off this morning so we can spend some time with the family.
But yeah, it's like hit us now. Here we go. It's all done. I am looking forward to this next few steps. So looking forward to just moving forward. And
I'm more excited, to be fair.
Yeah.
Been a long slog, this.
Yeah,
It's
you
been a long
have.
slog.
It's
Yeah.
been like fucking 20 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long slog. Yeah, I mean you've had like a whirlwind of like 3 to 4 weeks, but I've had like a show 3 to 4 weeks and a show 3 to 4 weeks.
I think that's worse though. You're having a big break in the middle and then going again. It's fucking it's really hard, that. I'm like lucky to get it just out of the way, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I would definitely want to advise it. I wouldn't want to do it again, but it just needs must. You got to do what you got to do at the time. That's all. That's how it felt.
But look at the difference between that last show and this show. Like,
yeah, it's huge.
Madness.
It's massive. But I think now, because we've been where we've been and done what we've done, you've got a clear view going forward now.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not just like you're winging it. Oh, let's just get jacked. Let's just get huge. It's like no, it's going to be specific.
We knew it from the day we like walked off stage, didn't we?
And like the circles got closer. Do you know what I mean? Like these actually the circles changed a little bit. The circles changed a little bit with people that are in there.
Yeah.
Got a bit closer, and you know it's definitely going to be a lot different moving forward. A lot more training together.
Yeah, exciting times ahead. Exciting times. We're gonna.
Suppose we best practice what we preach. We're going to do some cardio, eh?
So we're gonna carry on. You know, start as we mean to go on. We're gonna go for a little walk and head with some decent breakfast with Kieran's kids because I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited to spend some time with them and where we can actually eat normally together. Don't get me wrong, we had a mad burger. Me and his son had a mad burger competition last week.
You're not present though then.
You're not present.
You're not present. This is different.
Because you're just so obsessed with it, getting that food down.
But even you're eating the food going, I've got another show. And it's still in the back of your mind.
Yeah, now it's different. So yeah, I'm really excited. And then, I mean, yeah, probably my wife won't see this anyway, but I'm going to surprise her with a little photo shoot tonight that I'm going to go and do in Manchester with Eddie Whitehead. I'm going to do some pictures and stuff for her. I haven't really told her I'm doing it, so it is for her and obviously for me and social media purposes while I'm in shape. While we're on that subject, we look fucking sick today. Oh man, anyway. Right. Let's do it. Boom. Funny shit.
Morning. I'm really excited a bit, but that was supposed to be the second sheet.
We'll see.
Yeah, perfect, but I don't want to be there. How's that banana?
Wow.
Just ask for a banana.
What? Thank you.
This is the life.
I can't believe they gave us with an extra. Now
That's just Daddy and Mark are hungry.
Take a video.
So today is a very special day for me because I am on it. I'm making the most of still staying in shape, I guess. So I'm with the main man himself, Eddie Whitehead, in his studio, which is unreal, by the way. Just want to say thank you for having me, Ed. And we're going to do a couple of shots while I'm still maintaining my physique before I transform into a fatty. So Eddie and myself are going to do some studio shots, a couple of gym shots, and mainly physique shots. Are you happy so far?
Absolutely, we're doing really well.
Yeah.
Really happy with what we've got, to be honest with you.
Make sure you check out Eddie's stuff as well. I'll put his Instagram tag on underneath this in the comment section. But definitely check out his work. It's fucking incredible. So I feel so much at ease here. I'm not going to lie, I came in feeling nervous, even though only yesterday, like I was standing on stage with hundreds of people in trunks and it didn't faze me. But coming in today, I was a little bit anxious, a bit nervous, but I feel great now. So
Spot on.
boom. Just behind me there as well.
So that's pushed right back, so we won't go any further. So let's step the right quad towards me. Yeah. I'm also happy with the legs, to be fair. Go for that. With one hand up, just looking to might be leaning a bit more to the side, yeah. Nice.
Today, I'm back on plan. It's Monday, and as I said, later than usual. But priority today is to get my blood works done, to get my markers done. This is very important and vital that you do that post-show. And I'm going to get that done with Amy from North Wales Blood Clinic, who is a part of eVal. And then we can know where we're at moving forward with any kind of push phase or health phase or whatever that we need to, implement. I'm back on my normal eating plan today. Instead of having a kind of a strict or a set plan, I've got a macro-based plan, so I'm kind of got a bit more freedom with what I eat. But I just tend to find myself wanting to eat the same things. I was craving healthy, clean food last night, so I ended up having yesterday, spent some time with the kids, had a decent clean breakfast with bagels, eggs and some bacon, medallions, nice and clean, followed by a Sunday lunch, no dessert. Instead, I went to the cinema with the kids, watched the film, had a large popcorn and an ice blast. Came home, had some salmon, some rice, asparagus, and just before bed I had a treat of a blueberry muffin. Nothing out of the ordinary that I wouldn't eat normally. So, feel great for it this morning. Again, managed to get down 6 litres yesterday, 6 litres the day before, and that has helped me keep control of my rebound, because that happened 2 weeks ago and I don't want that to happen again. So I actually dried up and I've actually looked really lean, vascular, everything today, shockingly, but method to the madness. I am going to train today. I'm going to increase the rep range rather than going heavy. So I've still got this, so much kind of energy inside me, but I've got to be careful, because my body has been taking a beating for the last 3-4 weeks. So anyway, I need to time up on this. It was raining outside, and again, I wasn't going to bother doing this outside. I wanted to be here ready to do this, so all kind of works well. So let's finish this, get my bloods, because it's supposed to be fasted, and yeah, the show must go on. Boom. I'm just getting this done with Amy now, who's working in conjunction with eVal blood analysis. So I highly recommend you guys make sure that you get your your bloods done, and it's very important because you can't wing this shit. And yeah, here we go. She's gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
You didn't say start scratch.
Sorry. Okay.
Meal one, prepped and on the go. Doesn't look too good because it's been thrown about left, right and centre in the car, but you know, doesn't make a difference, it's all going to the same place. Okay, so here goes. This is the post-show reflection or post-prep reflection that I have been meaning to get done. It is Monday now, and you know, I've had a good weekend of chilling, eating and just getting back to normality, spending time with loved ones. And I think it's time to kind of now touch upon what the main events or what happened over the weekend and my plans moving forward. So we set out to do these 3 shows and that was kind of it. The finals were something that were going to be considered, and also there was 2 finals, the 2 bros and the Fitex finals, and obviously then there might be some more qualifiers for the NPC and the IFBB and stuff. But the way you've got to look at it is, yeah, I won 3 shows, first placings, and then coming to the overalls, you place, like, from what I'm told, second. So that to me is like, it's a sign to say then, you know, you're not 100%, and I knew that, even though on this last show it was a close one, like extremely close. I haven't got any footage to show you just yet because I'm still waiting for the official ones to come through. But as I said previously in the other vlog, we have been told by many high up in the industry, even other judges and pros, other coaches, that they thought I had it. You know, there were people coming out to me from the crowd saying, you know, how, but that doesn't mean shit. So anyway, the plan after speaking with Kieran and Ryan is to step back, go into the off season and work on what we need to work on. I already knew what we need to work on, and that's what we will work on. We even went into the shows knowing that, and you know, if I got a better result than what I did, then great, it's a bonus. But backstage on this last show, when I was going up for the overall, it hit me, I went, fuck, I could be in for a chance here. But then I had this feeling inside me, and I get this every now and often, that's like, I don't know, I'm not a religious person, but I'm very spiritual and deep, and I had this literal physical feeling come across me, and to me that was something telling me, this is something you could have, but you're not ready for it just yet, so go and enjoy this experience, because this is what's coming. I know it sounds crazy, a bit cuckoo to some of you, but this is how I am, this is how I think about things. I take these signs, okay? I take them. And when that happened, I thought to myself, right, I'm just gonna go and enjoy this and really, really take it all in. And I did. I think it came across on stage. My whole composure, my just everything when I'm on stage is so relaxed in comparison to the first and second show. But yeah, that's my thought process on that. And yeah, I tasted that pro card. It was crazy. So when I spoke to Kieran and Ryan, this is what you need to remember, okay? So last year, I took 10 months off in off season, and that was structured to begin with, and then my life kind of took over, and I had to commit to doing overseas shows with Booked Up and, you know, family stuff. I just got married, I know we've got a little boy, and excuses, but they're not. They're life. They're real life excuses. So I went and did an off season. I stuck to as much as I could possibly, but I stayed consistent. That's one thing I did. I stayed consistent. I trained hard. I ate well, and I gained a lot of muscle. Here's the comparison. From last year to this year, from that season to this season, I have gained 7 pounds of lean tissue. So in total, I gained about 15 pounds. So obviously some of that was fat, water and muscle. And that's good because you can burn the fat off easier. We did this by testing, by the way. I'm not just making it from, from anywhere. We tested it. We did it on a proper machine, got it scanned, everything like that. And the results are apparent, you can see it. But now I need to work on other areas which I knew I was lagging in, and that's what I will do. So now that the weight cap's increased to 7 pounds again, can you imagine now, from last season to the next season, the last season I mean last year, it's a total of a stone, 14 pounds of difference from that look to this next look. So another 7 pounds on the frame, it's going to be lights out, I can guarantee you that. And that pro card will be mine. It wasn't something I'd set out for, to be honest, but then being backstage, having that taste of it, now makes me want it even more. Who doesn't? But it isn't what I initially set out for. So what Ryan specifically said, and Ryan's an IFBB pro, so obviously what he says I need to take on board. And he doesn't think that 10 months or a year is something that I need to do. He thinks if I've been able to do that like I did last time, then we should be good to go in much less time than that. Kieran said the same, but we have got to put a plan in place which is going to completely make the most of these things. A structured season, full on diet that I'll stick to. Training will be completely tailored to these specific things that I need to work on. Overall mass building, increasing leg size, hamstring development, all these things that I need to take on, which I can do because I have done it. But not only that, now we've got a circle now, we've got a team now. This is the biggest thing that's going to be, the major kind of asset to me moving forward in this next off season and for the next prep. And only now I can say that I'm not in it alone. I've got a team, and without a team you're fucking nothing, believe me, I can tell you that straight. Having a team these last few shows has been completely different for me. Do I think that the placings and stuff were fair? I believe they were fair in the first and the last show, and unfortunately for Fitex, I think the reason behind that placing is because we didn't peak as much or as hard for that, because we knew that the big show was the one that was just now, but it still did extremely well. We used a lot of different kind of approaches to it, and looking at the top three in the end of the overall, you can make your own mind up on that, but I'm not bitter about it. It is what it is. I'm not going to cry over it. I still got to win my category, and I did even better last week, so I would have loved to have seen those guys against me on the last show. That's just me being completely straight, not cocky, not arrogant, honest. So yeah, that's where I'm at in that sense with the judges' feedback and stuff. I hope I don't offend anyone by saying this, but the judges' feedback from the first show was absolutely piss poor. And again, yeah, it's good to have it, but at the end of the day, it's what your coaches tell you, and they're going to be honest with you, and they always have been, and they've always put me right. So I don't really give a shit about the feedback now. I'm happy to just crack on with what my team tell me, because they're always going to tell me the truth. So moving forward, we've got a great little idea, and it's something that now is going to be implemented as my non-negotiable, whereas I'm going to go and train with Ryan and Kieran. We're going to just jump on the train rather than drive and get my work done on the train. It's only like an hour away, and it's great because I can get my check-ins done with my clients, get my shit boxed off, and then go there, train. We're going to do that regularly so that they can train me hard, so that I can't slack. I've got no excuses. I've also got no other commitments business-wise, or as it stands with, you know, my sponsors and stuff. There's nothing major planned in the pipeline, only 1 or 2 things, but not to the fact that it's going to be detrimental to my progress. So I'm happy with that. So we've got a good stretch in front of us. But I feel absolutely fantastic for what I've achieved. I really do. The support I've had has been insane. I had people coming up to me, you know, on Friday after the show and shaking my hands, people that I didn't even know, strangers, you know, wanting to take pictures. I felt like bloody celebrity, was crazy. Saying that my routine was fucking boss, and, you know, the truth is I winged the routine again. I changed the music a couple of nights before, didn't even practice it, and that's a good thing, I think, because it just shows that I'm a good improviser and I can flow naturally. So posing comes easy to me, and you know, little do they know I missed a lot of cues, but I think I pulled it off. But yeah, it was great. People coming up to me, you know, saying how amazing my posing was and how I stood out, and like I was the standout of all the routines and stuff like that. I mean, there were some awesome routines on there, but it was nice to be included in one of those top people that did the routines. I do think that I did really well on stage on Friday. I composed myself really well. I was calm, was collected. I hit every pose as best as I could because I had practiced them after taking on board what Ryan and Kieran had said on the day and on the night before. And I'm really happy with my performance. I couldn't have done better. The look was the best look yet. We keep saying that, but we thought that first look was, you know, the one. But this one, I mean, you can hear Kieran saying in one of the videos, Mark is on, and that gives me a smile, because when I listen back to him, like, yes. The crowd and everything was buzzing. They were shouting, giving me cues. That was like so much comforting. You know, it gave me kind of something to focus on. And, you know, to be judged by people of that caliber, it was just unreal, absolutely unreal. I thoroughly enjoyed it all. So yeah, I mean, I've got no complaints. Yesterday, I you know, spent my time with my family. Today, it's the first day in a long time I am back in business. I tend to have neglected it a little bit, but I've got a good team here. So now I'm back in, and I'm gonna smash my business, put some focus into that. We've got big plans for my gym and my facility, and I'm looking forward to taking them forward. I'm also looking forward to spending time with my beautiful wife and my son and my twins, because, you know, I need to get back to them now. So I want to thank you all for your support, but not only that, a lot of you have subscribed to my YouTube page and stuff, and I'm really, really grateful for that. I do appreciate every single one of you. I will do my very best to answer any questions that you have. You have my word on that. But not only that, I do tend to want to carry on doing this because I'm actually enjoying it and it keeps me focused. So the off season that we're going to head into now is going to be documented, and I'm going to still vlog it because there's going to be things on there that you may not have seen before, and I'm transparent, as you can see, and I like to show everything. So my training, nutrition, everything like that, just the way I feel, because as you can tell, I do talk. I don't know how I come across on camera. I don't give a shit. This is me, transparency. But I see a lot of you have become new subscribers, so I'm taking that as a good sign. So guys, if you want to see what I'm about and what's about to come, then keep subscribing, keep watching, and we will get these vids up, you know, regularly, and I'll stay consistent with it. And you never know, in less than 6-7 months time, we could be back to the stage. That's all I'm going to say. All depends on how this off season works and how it goes. So I think that's pretty much it. I want to congratulate everyone that competed on the weekend and everyone I shared the stage with over the last 3 weeks. Made some really great friends. It is true what they say about the classic physique category. The camaraderie and the sportsmanship there is next to none. Great guys, and I'm really proud, and I've said it in my post on Instagram, excited to be part of this UK classic physique scene because it's definitely something to look out for. It's only going to get better, and I'm going to make sure I'll be setting the standard for that, because I have just made sure that I've secured my name and my physique for everyone to know who I am now, and I'll be one to look out for. I'm never ever cocky, I'm never arrogant, I'm always humble, and I always will be true to myself. So if that's what you want to see, you know, I'll crack a few jokes here and there. I've got a dry sense of humour, I'm not the funniest person, but if I'm entertaining and if you like what you see, then yeah, keep watching. Lastly, I couldn't have done this without the team. Obviously, first of all, Kieran, who has done just everything for me. Prepping himself and still putting me first. Ryan, who we've only known a short while, has come in and treated me like I've been a part of his team, of his family, like a brother from the get-go. And it's mad being part of a team. It's mad being part of something. It's special. Let me just tell you like that. It's special. And it makes you feel, with the sport being lonely and selfish, it makes you feel like you're a part of something. Big Mo, thank you so much for putting me at ease a lot this weekend. Your vibe really set the tone for me this weekend. Lastly, my family, especially my wife, for putting up with everything. Thank you so much. Now it's your turn, because you've got your prep and you've got your photo shoot, and I'm so proud of everything you've achieved over the last 16 weeks. You look amazing. You'll always be beautiful and perfect in my eyes, but I know you're doing this for you, so let's do it. I've got your back. Just stop nagging at me now for prepping and stuff. And that's it, guys. I'm out for this vlog. This will be the last vlog of the series of prep, but the next one will be the off-season, where the big shit happens. New stuff, different stuff, cool stuff, funny stuff, sad stuff, whatever. But you'll get to see it all, warts and all, I guarantee you that. So, as we say in Wales, diolch yn fawr iawn, thank you very much, and yeah, on to the next one, and we keep going. Back to work now. Oh, reality kicks in.